Hi everyone, we have here another question, a problem sum for P5. It's a combination of topics covered here. Ratio, we have fractions, and we have money. So very quickly we go through the question. During a charity carnival, butter cakes, coffee cakes and durian cakes were sold at a stall. The ratio of the number of butter cakes to the number of coffee cakes sold was 3:5, and the ratio of the number of coffee cakes to the number of durian cakes sold was 10:11. The total number of cakes sold was 81. A. Find the number of coffee cakes sold. B. Each durian cake was sold at $30, while the coffee cakes were sold at 5/6 of that price. How much money was collected from the sale of the coffee cakes? There's quite a bit of information here, so we have to be careful of the numbers that you would need to help you solve the problem. Okay, we are told that the ratio of the number of butter cakes to the number of coffee cakes sold was 3:5. So we have butter cakes is to coffee cakes, and the ratio is 3:5. We are also told that the ratio of coffee cakes to the ratio of durian cakes is 10:11. We can see that for both two different sets of ratio, let's call this A, let's call this B. We have a common item, coffee cakes. We have coffee cakes here, we have coffee cakes here also. And we know that the total number of cakes sold was 81. So to make sure that the ratio is proportionate to each other, before we come up to an equation, we can actually change the number of coffee cakes here to match the number of coffee cakes in set B. How can we do it? Okay, we can multiply this by 2, because when you multiply 5 by 2, you'll get 10 coffee cakes, and this number will match the coffee cake in the next ratio here. Now if you multiply 5 by 2, we have to also multiply 3 by 2 because they belong to the same set. Okay, here we'll have 6. Okay, now we can actually have a statement where butter cake is to coffee cake is to durian cake, and the numbers would be 6 is to 10 is to 11. This means that for butter cake there are 6 parts of it, for coffee cake there are 10 parts, for durian cake there are 11 parts, and we know that all these parts would equal to 81 cakes. Now if we add all the parts, we will get 27 parts, $81. So one part, 81. This is 81 divided by 7. Sorry, 81 divided by 27. Okay, let's calculate it here. 81 divided by 27. We can actually, okay, let's first divide this by the common number 9, and you will get 9/3. We can still divide this by 3, and we will get 3/1, which is 3. So one part equals 3 cakes. Going back to the equation, butter cake, coffee cake and durian cake, 6 is to 10 is to 11, and we know that one part is equal to 3 cakes. So coffee cake for 10 parts. Here we just multiply 3 by 10 and we get 30 cakes. This is your answer for part A, the number of coffee cakes sold. B, we are told that durian cake was $30 and coffee cake was 5/6 of that price. So to find the price of one coffee cake, we take 5/6 times $30 and we get 6. You divide by 6, you'll get 1. 30 divided by 6, you get 5. So we have $25. This is the price of one coffee cake. So looking back at A, where you find that there are 30 coffee cakes. This is coffee cakes. We therefore multiply 30 by $25 and we get $7.50. Sorry, $750. So the amount of money collected from the sale of coffee cakes is therefore $750. Thank you.